Hi there, this is Madri B, and I'm back again to share about my experience so far with the ALX Professional Foundations. And it's been quite an experience. I would say I'll describe the professional foundations as preparation for life. So, whether you're an early career professional or you're mid-level, you're somewhere in your journey, it's such a beneficiary experience. And I know it's a standalone course. For me, it's a prerequisite before the course I enrolled for with ALX, which is data analytics. So it's not really overwhelming like that, but it's been, there's a lot of immersive learning. And of course, we are wired to do hard things, so I'm not complaining. Enjoying the experience as hard as it's getting. Last week 3 was my most challenging week. There was a lot to learn. There was a lot to learn, but I'm glad that I'm done with that. And this is week 4. So I want to just share a bit about a concept that we were introduced to right from the first week at ALX, which is a daily 3 involving movement, morning pages, and meditation. These are things that the organization hopes we are going to incorporate into our lifestyle as tech professionals and even career professionals. Because the work we do in tech, I mean, a lot of times you're with computers, you're seated at a desk, and even if you're not in tech and your work involves being sedentary, you need this daily 3, incorporating movement, morning pages, and meditation. So for movement, I decided I'm going to incorporate dance into my daily routine, because you have very short 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. So just get that movement in before even my scheduled exercises. So, and even during the course, when we are done with one module, before you move to the next module, there's a prompter for you to get in some movement. So I found that very helpful. Now, the second part of daily 3 is morning pages. This is the one sincerely I found most challenging, because morning pages involves you writing down 3 full pages of your thoughts. So it's actually a way to declutter your mind. First thing in the morning, I didn't realize that I had a noisy mind. I used to think I'm just very quiet person. So, but my mind makes a lot of noise. So, the mornings that I get to write out those 3 pages, I found out that I'm able to declutter my mind, and I proceed with the day with this sense of focus, sense of direction. So, morning pages, all you just need to do is write. You don't need to. I mean, there is no structured way to doing it. Just write 3 full pages, whatever is flying in your mind at that point. So it's just a way of dejunking the mind at that point, so that you can have clarity. And yes, I find it very easy, picking my phone, typing. So, but then sitting down at a desk and or sitting down in my bed sometimes where I write, I always keep a pen and notepad before I sleep. So sitting down to just write, and you're just writing, bringing out those thoughts. It's been tough. I didn't expect it was going to be this tough, but it's actually been tough. But we are wired to do hard things at ALX, but it's something that I plan to incorporate more. Some days I get on it, some days I'm like, but just get on into your day. Now, the third thing that I've incorporated is meditation. Even though this is not my first exposure to meditation, I have apps on my phone that prompt me to meditate. I scheduled it so I can get prompted, but then sometimes I ignore them. But then having to do it as part of our coursework and practicing it is not like you're being forced to do it, but you're encouraged to do so. I saw the benefits, and I told myself I need to practice more of this, because when during the guided sessions, during those meditations, we are required to do deep breathing exercises. And for me, every time we do those exercises, I realize that we don't even breathe properly. Our normal breathing is so shallow, but we during the meditation, the breathing is deeper, and I always feel tears come out of my eyes, because It's almost like that's the first time I'm really breathing in, and my cells are taking in enough oxygen for the day and exhaling. It comes with so much relief that when I'm done, I get this sense of clarity and this sense of focus, and I'm grounded. I'm grounded. So even though I've scheduled one meditation session during the day, but I hope to have maybe two or three more at different points. Make it a habit. It's a very beneficial one, especially when you're having a rough day and you just want to bring yourself, back to earth and back to normalcy. It's a very beneficial practice. So these are the daily three, and I'm not saying that I'm all there with incorporating this into my routine, but I've started the journey, and I hope you've learned something you can apply into your own daily routine. So I'll see you in the next video.